Hello, welcome, 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 welcome. Hope you guys are ready for this Thursday live. We are in week 2 of the obsession method of how to manifest your SP. All right, just wanted to make sure that they can hear me. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Welcome for those of you that don't know me. I am Jackie and I am your manifestation bestie. We talk all things manifestation. This time I am doing an 8-week challenge and it's the obsession method where I post videos, help you to manifest your specific person. So that's what we're doing. We're in week 2. If you missed week 1, go back to look at the channel and watch those videos. It's probably about 2 videos and a live. So let's go ahead and jump in. Put in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. And who do I have joining with me? All right, let's go ahead and get into this week 2. The topic for today is how to plant yourself in your SP's mind so that they cannot stop thinking about you. I want you to imagine this. I want you to imagine that you're sitting at your home. Maybe you're scrolling your phone or out of nowhere, your person texts you, right? Not because you begged them, not because you chased them, but because they couldn't get you out of their head. That's what we're working on tonight. You're going to be able, by the time this video is over with, you're going to be able to plant yourself so deeply in their mind that they just feel drawn to you, almost like they just can't resist thinking about you. So if you're ready to be unforgettable, I want you to drop me a heart in the comments, in the chats right now, and let me know where you're tuning in from because I love to see how far this energy travels. So let's go ahead and get into week 2. I'm so proud of everyone that's been watching the videos. And if you're staying consistent, by week 2, you should be seeing some results. Okay. Let's do a quick recap of week 1. We focused on our foundation. We went from shifting out of desperation to stepping into like a more magnetic energy. Because one thing I know, obsession starts with you first. Now, tonight in week 2, we're stepping deeper. By the end of this live, you'll know exactly how to plant yourself into their subconscious in a way that makes them crave your presence, even if you're not talking to them right now. So go ahead and type in the chat week 2. If you're ready for this challenge. Type week 2 in this chat because we are getting ready to go get into this and kick this off. Okay, let's talk about mental imprinting. What it is, what does it take? Have you ever like had this song that instantly reminds you of someone? It could be their smell, it could be like a perfume, a cologne, maybe even food. And immediately thoughts of a memory that you got to know that that's important because see, your SP has the same subconscious wiring. The stronger the emotional imprints, the harder it is to shake it off. So let's talk about how to become that imprint. So you just don't just face, you're not just like a face to them. You are a feeling. So you attack yourself to positive emotions, excitements, comforts, and desires. And you create repetition. So when they think of love, safety, attraction, their brain automatically connects to you. Now imagine flipping that. Imagine being the one they can't shake, the one who always pops up into their mind without warning. That's the power of mental imprinting. You're basically putting yourself in their mind. Now we're going to talk about the energy and the attraction shifts. See, here's where a lot of people mess this up. They think that obsession means you're chasing, you're begging, or you're forcing attention. But see, obsession doesn't come from just pushing, it comes from pulling. And I'm going to show you the difference. Let's say you have a desperate energy. That's the energy of please notice me, please text me, please choose me. That's desperation. That's desperate energy. But when you're magnetic, you become someone that knows that they're thinking about you. You know that you're unforgettable. Go ahead and drop the word magnetic in the chat if you feel that difference. And see, a lot of times we operate out of desperate energy. We crashing out desperate energy. But when you become magnetic, you sit on your throne and you don't even move. So let's talk about how we're going to shift into that magnetic energy. And this is a 3-step process. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to use visualization. Every day, you're going to picture your SP thinking of you. You're going to see your SP maybe on their phone, maybe going to your page, looking at your page, smiling at your memories and just missing you. That's number 1 is visualization. And don't get me wrong, it doesn't have to be like a long scene. It can be a 2-minute scene that you can just loop over and over and over. You can see them on their phone, see them going to your social media page, see them just looking at you thinking, God, I miss her. Oh, I want to be with her. Oh, I can't get enough of this person. So you're going to visualize that over and over. Number 2, you're going to do solid affirmations. You're going to whisper to yourself throughout the day, I'm unforgettable. I live in their minds rent free. They can't stop thinking about me. I'm always on their mind. You're going to repeat that to yourself all throughout the day. And don't force yourself to do it. Whenever they pop up in your mind, that's when you're going to do it, okay? And number 3 is the most important one. A lot of times when you guys start to manifest, sometimes you leave this out. This is the most important one. And this is the one that you need because this is going to bring in every single thing that you want. The last one, self love energy. See, when you love and you value yourself, other people is going to love and value you too. See, when you don't know your worth, people tend to pick up on that energy. So every day you're going to start doing self-love, whether it's writing love letters to yourself or taking yourself out, buy yourself flowers. Me, I have a non-negotiable self-care, self-love routine. My non-negotiables, every 2 weeks I buy myself flowers, and I buy myself the most beautiful flowers that they have in Sam's Club. Not only that, I treat myself out to eat. I have quiet nights at my home where it's just me, a good movie, some drinks. I do that. That's me taking care of myself. And once you start to respect yourself and you know your worth, whoever you're manifesting or the people that's in your circle, they're going to know your worth as well. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't overthink this. And a lot of times you overthink the process of manifesting your SP. You don't have to overthink because, for one, you manifested them from the beginning. And if you follow this routine, you can have them obsessed and committed to you. All right. I want to share a real story with y'all because, see, one of my subscribers practiced this exact process because this is the process that I give my coaching clients. She practices and she got this down to the T. See, every night before bed, you know what she did? She visualized her SP thinking about her. She visualized him buying her flowers, taking her out to eat, committing to her. She didn't overtext him. She just went on with her life just like everything was okay. She started implementing everything that I taught her, from creating the scene in your mind to silent affirmations and to self-love energy. She started doing that every single night. And 2 weeks later, she got a random message from him. His message clearly, because I looked at it the other day because I knew I was going to use this tonight. It clearly says, I don't know what's going on, but I can't stop thinking about you. See, that right there, that's the energy. That's that mental imprinting in action. And that's what you do. You don't crash out. You don't look for evidence of somebody else, of a 3P. You don't. You go into your mind, you visualize it, you do your affirmations, and you learn to love yourself. Okay? That's how you get them to be obsessed and commit. It's not about manipulating. We're not manipulating anybody. I'm a firm believer that you deserve to have anything and anyone you want. I believe that. So if that's the person you want, then you deserve to have that person. If you're still with me, I want you to go ahead and drop in the chat. I am getting ready to manifest my SP. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop that in the chat. Put that into existence, because once you start speaking it, guess what? It's going to come. Now, I want to do a quick exercise, and I want us to do this together. I want you to close your eyes. If you can, close your eyes. Now I want you to take a deep breath in and out. I want you to imagine your person tonight. I'm going to give you this exercise, but I want you to do this tonight. And I want you to do this every night until you get something from your SP. I don't care if it's a text message. I don't care if, hey, can I talk to you? Whatever. Imagine them laying in the bed and they're restless. They can't shake you out of their thoughts, your smile, your voice, your energy. It's the last thing on their mind before they fall asleep. Once you get them in your mind, I want you to start affirming silently, like do a chant. I want you to tell yourself that I'm unforgettable. I live in their mind and they're obsessed with me. And I want you to repeat that over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over until you can't repeat it anymore. Really, you should fall to sleep repeating that, because you're in a relaxed state. And that's the best time. That's the only time. I mean, I manifest all the time, but I go when I'm right before I go to bed, whatever I want, I get into a relaxed state, whether it's money, relationship, whatever. And I do this every night. So that's what I want you to do tonight. And I want you to come back to this video and let me know how things been going for you since you start doing that. Okay. And that's what I want you to do tonight. I want to hear from you. I want to know what's your results. So if you guys have any questions, you can drop them in the chat, because I will be doing, I will be answering some questions. So go ahead and drop them if you have any. If not, let's go ahead and talk about the last thing. The last thing that you're going to do is you're going to live your life just as you're in a relationship with your person. Here's what that looks like. When you get up in the morning, I don't know what side of the bed you sleep in. You're going to sleep on one side. On that other side is going to be your person. It's imaginary. You're going to use your mind. Before you go to bed at night, whatever you would be doing with your person, you're going to do that. If y'all having a conversation about what happens that day, have a conversation in your bed by yourself about what went on that day. If you want flowers from your person, go out and buy yourself some flowers. Better yet, surprise yourself. Do a surprise delivery. I want you to start having the mindset of we are already together. There's nothing that I can have to do. Everything is done. Okay, that's what I want you to have the mindset of. I'm going to pause this for 1 minute because I have a kid that's calling me. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. They know when I'm recording not to come bother me, but hey, you know how it is. If you have kids, you got kids. So what I want you to do, I want you to implement every day, every single day. If you get a phone call from somebody, act like it's your SP. You're going to not pretend, you're going to put your SP in your life. You're not going to crash out. You're going to work on your self-love. You're going to do everything that you have to do to manifest this. Because see, if you already had your SP, would you be crashing out? Would you be going on maybe it's a 3P or whatever you want to call it. Would you be going on their page looking? No. Would you be panicking if they don't text you? No, you wouldn't. You will be living life doing your own thing. And that's what I want you to start doing. Do your own thing. Put your SP in your life. Start putting them in, no matter what it is. If you go out to eat by yourself, order 2 drinks. It can be 2 glasses of water, whatever. If you cooking dinner, fix your SP a plate and put it on the table. Have a seat at the table. Talk to your SP just like they're sitting across the table from you. This is how you get into the routine of them being there. This is how you act as if they're there. Okay, this is what you do. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and wrap this up tonight. We talked about how to mentally imprint them into your life, how to become unforgettable, how to shift your energy from desperate to magnetic. We talked about affirmations. We talked about visualizations that's going to help your subconscious. All right, I'm going to give you some homework. Okay, first homework, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and comment below. Let me know if you're catching the replay. Go ahead and drop that comment, okay? All right, let's talk about your real assignment after you've done all that. Your homework is very simple. I want you to do the visualization daily. I want you to use the affirmation that I gave to you, or if you have your own, go ahead and use them. And then I want you to show up in your own energy like the prize you already are. Okay? Very simple. Simple and easy. There's no way that you can't do that. Okay, next week we're going to dive into this a little bit deeper. Next week will be week 3. So, we're going to talk about emotional triggers. This is where things is going to get a lot more powerful. And you definitely don't want to miss this. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications. All right, week 3 is going to be something. I want you to know that you're not chasing them. You're magnetically calling them in, and you're not doing nothing but aligning yourself with that type of energy. That's all you're doing. Remember, we don't chase over here. We become unforgettable to them. And that's what you have to do. You have to become so magnetic that they can't help but to come in. So I gave you your homework assignment. Very simple. Visualization daily. Use your affirmations in the chat that I gave you earlier. And show up in your own energy like you are that girl or that guy. Because you are that girl. Okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope this video inspires you, and I am manifesting that everyone that watched this video and liked this video, I'm going to script about this tonight, that they see amazing success with that SP. This journey, you're not by yourself. We're in this together. All right, until the next video, I will definitely see you guys later.